Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Eden, from Cartoon Apocalypse. Welcome back to Miraculous Monday. Just a normal week, so why don't we hop right into it? Guys, she's not jealous, she's just disgusted, right? Ladybug, I don't love Cat Noir. Also, Ladybug getting angry at this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I guess she just likes to have all the attention when she's Ladybug. Maybe. I don't know, because usually Cat Noir's giving her attention, and then when his attention is drawn to someone else, she's like, oh, but what about me? So, I don't know, I guess that's part of her personality as Ladybug. Miraculous Ladybug Fandom's reaction to every kiss. Okay, so we got the Season 2 finale one. We've got the Season 1... What episode is this? This was the, it was the Valentine's Day episode. Why can't I remember? Dark Cupid, that's what it was. Dark Cupid. This was the Oblivio one, and then this was the Capelunk one, yeah. So it just gradually gets, except for these are in the wrong order. So like this one would be first, and then this one. So these two would be flip-flopped. But yeah, Capelunk was just a really good episode. I wish this could happen, creator Screech. So we've got, yeah, so everyone's just teaming up, and they've got all their spy outfits on and stuff. Well, I mean, kind of. This happens all the time, doesn't it? Like, we've seen, I'm trying to think of that one episode. Was it the one with the baby? I think it was. The, Gigantitan, I think it was. I think that was the first episode where we really saw some of this stuff going on. But it would be cool to see them all disguised up. Also, I know that this person isn't the creator of this art, but I do like this art. I like the low poly, just low detail art. Just like that. I don't know, for some reason this art really appeals to me and I really like it. Do people still hate Kagami? Why did they ever? She's actually the best. Hating Chloe, hating Lila and Kagami, hating how dense Adrian is. I feel like this is the main thing we need to be hating on. Cause like, I mean, sure, you can hate on all the other characters, but they're good in their own ways. So like, I don't know, I've said this before, but I look at characters from two different perspectives. One from a viewer's perspective, and then one from a show writer's perspective. And typically I tend to gear more towards the show writer's perspective, because that's how I think. So, I don't know, like Chloe, for example, she's a good character from a show writer's perspective, even though I might not like her as a fan of the show. Same thing with Lila. She's a fantastic character for the show writer's perspective, but, I mean, I don't like her as a fan, because obviously she's against Marinette and all that stuff. And Kagami, I like her from the show writer's perspective, makes all sense, and then again, I wouldn't say I hate her, it's just she was really mean to Marinette in the finale of Season 3, so that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, so I don't know. We'll see. But then, how dense Adrian is, yeah. This needs to be fixed a little bit. Well, not necessarily fixed. It doesn't need to be fixed, but it's like, Adrian needs to open up a little bit more and start looking around sometimes. Pitch meeting for Season 4. Oh, I love these formats. Alright, what should we do for Season 4? Adrianette, Lady Noir, The Reveal, somebody else. Well, because, I mean, they can't do it yet. They can't do it yet. I mean, maybe for Season 4, at the very end, that could make sense. It all depends on what they're doing for Season 5. The reveal is most likely going to happen in the last season of the show, so if it gets greenlit for a couple more seasons, that means that the reveal is probably going to be pushed back a couple more seasons. But if the show ends at Season 5, then that means we'll probably see a reveal in Season 5, or if they choose to make Season 4 the last of this, I don't know, story, and make Season 5 a big time skip, then we might see it in Season 4 at the end, so then we could see how it all works out. But then again, I'd want to see, if Season 5 was going to be a time skip, I would want to see Season 4, the reveal earlier on, so that way we could see how it progresses, because the one thing that I want to see with the reveal is how they interact with each other after they find out, as well as like if they're just hanging out together and they see an Akuma, they can all go together, they can transform together and all that stuff and go out. So I want to see that develop. So yeah, I don't want the reveal to be here and then just it abruptly cuts to the end of the show. Like, that wouldn't be fun. I want to see what happens after it. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Me being dumb again. Anime girls with glasses are definitely the cutest. So I don't know any of these characters. And then we got Adrian over here. This was definitely from an Instagram post, right? I don't remember seeing this one. This one hasn't been out, I don't think. Maybe it has. Maybe it has, actually. I don't know, because if it's from the past week, then I haven't seen it, because I typically don't, like, look at the Instagram post. I'm hardly ever on social media, which is weird for me to say, I guess. But, I usually just check Instagram on Sunday when I make the Instagram post videos. So if this is out in the past week, then I don't check it out. But I feel like I remember seeing this one earlier on. I don't know if I talked about it or not, but yeah. Oh, also, Marinette had a little commercial with, what was it? It was like Last Group or something. But yeah, she just like was in a commercial featuring glasses. You could find that article on miraculousladybugnews.com, or down in the description below, which is a link to take you to miraculousladybugnews.com. I think it's the most recent one, because there hasn't been much other news from that. But no video on that, because it's just an ad that she's in. But yeah, if you are interested in seeing that video, miraculousladybugnews.com/whatever that article name is called. So go check that out. Marinette, I have too much responsibility. Foo. I'm about to give this woman a whole career. Here's the thing with that though, right? Marinette in itself, she doesn't have that much of a responsibility. Yes, she has a huge responsibility with Ladybug and stuff, but when she said that to Luca, like, Luca should be questioning, like, what's your responsibility? What's all this pressure coming from? Like, it's only school. It's not like you're saving the world. At least that's what it should be to him. I mean, we obviously know as viewers that she's saving the world, and it's a huge responsibility, but to everyone else, nobody else knows that. So it's only her and Tiki that know that, and I guess Master Fu. So that's just why I didn't like that part necessarily, because Marinette doesn't necessarily have... No, okay, it's not that I didn't like that part. It's that I didn't like that Luca didn't question her. But then again, Luca's the type of character who wouldn't question her, so it all works out there. But if it was me, I would be questioning, like, what's this responsibility? Because it's obviously something that I don't know about. Because, I mean, I guess she does work for Jagged Stone and all that other stuff, but again, just going home after school, doing an hour of homework or whatever, and then doing some stuff for Jagged Stone, that doesn't seem like saving the world kind of responsibility that she sort of made it out to be. I don't know. Maybe she was just overreacting. I don't. Anyway, I would have questioned it a little bit, like I did, like I mentioned in that video. But yeah, I'm really interested to see how season 4 goes, as far as like if they're just gonna be like, okay, Marinette, it doesn't really change anything because Marinette's just, she doesn't have to go to Master Fu for the miracle box or whatever. I don't know. I'm just so excited to see the, not necessarily consequences, but the aftermath of the season 3 finale in season 4, as far as Marinette's workflow, I don't know, with the new miracle box and all that stuff. So I don't know. I'm just really excited. The reveal I'm waiting for. Oh, it's another one of these. Alright, what will happen in season 4? The reveal, Adrianette, the reveal of Mr. Banana. He just gets thrown out the window. Yeah, the banana guy. I don't know what happened. Like, he was introduced in the Party Crasher episode, but he was supposed to be introduced a lot earlier if we were going based on the production order. But he's just become such a big meme in season 3, and it's weird because we were supposed to see him sooner, but we only saw him about halfway through the season, when actually, no matter how you work it out, it's probably still halfway through the season. But yeah, I love that guy's meme. He's so funny. Completed Miracle Box. This took 3 weeks to do on and off, but it made me want to cry. Oh, sweet. I love these little fan works and stuff. Like, I think I've mentioned this before when we saw another person do this. It'd be fun to do, but since I'm not very arts and craftsy, I would hate doing it. So, I actually wouldn't necessarily enjoy doing it, but it's cool. Like, you feel satisfied once you've made it, and then you can actually store stuff in here. And then, like, you can, I've also said this before, you can get the official, I know for, like, they have earrings, they have, like, a ring for Cat Noir. You could actually put that stuff in here, and then you'd be all set. And I assume as the show progresses, they'll make one for every single character. I know that they have a Queen Bee, and I know that they have a Rena Rouge, and I think that they were making, if they haven't already made it, a Carapace one, and then I don't know about any others, but I would assume that they are making them. So yeah, you could probably just add to your collection there. Bet his Naruto behind that mask. Oh, so we got Cat Noir doing the Naruto run. He's running like Naruto, what the heck? They like putting little hints. It's funny because the Instagram post tomorrow, actually, it would have been yesterday. That's so weird. Okay, I record this on Saturday and it comes out Monday. So yesterday, there was actually an Instagram post that I talked about that Adrian liking anime and stuff. So that was just super funny. So this is cool. I love these little hints. I don't know what episode this was, but it's just funny to see the little hints that they put in there. Because again, this was originally proposed as an anime, but eventually just got moved over to a CGI. But yeah, funny. That moment your friends give you that for your 20th birthday and you realize that they know you so good. Okay. Let's just click on it and see what it is. Okay, so it's a Lady Noir figure. So my guess is that it's saying that moment when your friends know you so well that for your 20th birthday they give you this awesome present or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder where you find this, because like in the US, I don't think you could just go up to any store and find this in here, because in the US the show hasn't really picked off, because it's not really, well, it wasn't really in any major like airing. It used to be on Nickelodeon a really long time ago. Now it's not. So then it got moved to like Netflix, and now recently, within the past year, Disney Channel actually took it up. So they're currently airing it. So hopefully we'll see a rise in the United States for this kind of stuff. But you guys in all the other countries, you guys are living in the merch dream, like in France and stuff. So yeah, lucky you. Okay, so this next one is, I just checked that this one is the anime one with Adrian. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this one because it's related to the last post. Normally I don't check out Instagram posts on the subreddit. So this was one of Adrian's recent Instagram posts, and it says, studying with Kagami, I think I impressed her by telling her I know a little Japanese. Didn't mention it was all from anime though. So like everybody was freaking out in the comments. It's so funny. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there because it's kind of funny. So yeah. I'm still emotional over Can't Belong. Aw. So we got Can't Belong and Cat Noir. Sad day. Yeah, Can't Belong was very hard hitting, I guess. I think it would have been better if it was split up into 2 parts, like 2 different episodes. That's just really what they need to do, because they can make the stories so much more dramatic and interesting, and they wouldn't have to write as many, so that would mean less boring stories and more actually good stories, because they only have to write half the episodes that they were writing, and then they can just make them good. The only problem is, again, the continuity, and again, I plan to make a video on this. So speaking of more videos, I don't know exactly what my schedule is for the hiatus. Obviously, whenever we hear news, I'll make a news video, but I don't know if I want to, because right now Saturday is for like a meme type video, Sunday is Instagram posts, and then we have Monday, which is Miraculous Monday. So I don't know if I should actually switch that up, because it's 3 episodes or 3 videos like right in a row, and then I try to make one other miscellaneous video throughout the week, just talking about Miraculous, like a theory or another type of video. So I don't know, should I try to mix that up? Let me know if I should like mix it up, so like move the meme type video to like a Wednesday, and then the Instagram post maybe move that to Friday, so that there's a little bit of a break over the weekend. Well, maybe I'll still have one video on the weekends, and then Miraculous Monday. That's just kind of iconic, so I think I'll keep that. But yeah, let me know what you think of mixing around the schedule a little bit, because right now you get all the videos like in a 3 times in a row, and then there's just one other video, so it's kind of like a big hiatus for the channel, because I have other things I'm working on behind the scenes and stuff, so that's taking up my time for the rest of the week. So I don't know, let me know what you think. The evolution is possible. When Cat Noir gave Ladybug the courage she needed in Season 1, she just smiled at him, while in Season 3, she hugged him. Whoa. Alright, so we've got Ladybug, Cat Noir, and then this was obviously Season 1, Episode 24 or 5, whenever that was. I don't know, it's kind of weird, like they mix it around. I don't know, I'll have to look at the actual like production codes, but this was the Origins episode, Part 2, probably. And then this one was a Season 3 finale. So, yep, Ladybug has definitely come to like Cat Noir a lot more over the course of the season, and we can definitely see that because she's just opened up to him a lot more, and that's really prominent in Season 3. Especially towards the end, like Camp Along in the finale, we can see that a lot. Okay, but those face expressions of Ladybug are everything. Could you stop akumatizing people for 5 minutes? This is Shrek. This is funny. Speaking of funny face expressions, over the weekend on Saturday, actually today, like almost an hour ago as of recording this video, a funny Marinette faces video went out. Let me know what you think of that one versus the Being Savage, because I know the Being Savage series got a couple comments on being like, hey, stop making this is boring or whatever. So I'm switching it up to the funny faces kind of one because I've been making those. So let me know what you think of that. But I love the funny faces in Miraculous because they're just so good. So yeah. Angels of Paris. Okay, so we've got just some statues, probably in Paris. And then Adrian. This was on the Instagram posts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And it's like a little ladybug there. Like, whoa. This was a pretty early on Instagram post when it first came out, wasn't it? I think it was, because I definitely didn't talk about this one, did I? I don't know. But yeah, I'm like 99.8% positive that this was on an Instagram post. So there you go. Alright, so this is Aiden from the future, editing Aiden, and I'm actually mad, okay? So, I don't know what happened, but the editing kind of glitched out, so that means the other half of this post, like, your screen's fine, it just, for some reason, it froze, and then the audio starts cutting out, so the reason my face looks so weird is because it paused, it froze at a weird point. So basically we miss out on a couple extra posts, and then we kind of cut right to the beginning of a new post. So after this little segment of me explaining what's going on, then you'll cut to just another random post. The post is Gabriel loves his son. That's what the post's title was. But I'm actually mad because I liked the previous two posts, so I'm sorry that they glitched out. I have no idea why it did that, but it should be back to normal. The next post will, like, my face is still frozen. I think it's actually frozen in a funny position, but that's going to stay frozen, and then eventually it'll, like, unfreeze. So, I don't know. It's super weird. I apologize. I can't go back and record it because the reaction wouldn't be genuine, but hopefully this doesn't happen ever again, so just bear with the little issues there. I'm sorry. Adrian, you understand that I can't have you disappearing like that. I couldn't bear the thought of losing you. And then he just knocks kind of. That's why we all hate Gabriel now. He's transitioned from this guy who sort of cares about his son, right, all the way over here to like, nah, I don't care. I just want to bring Emily back. So he's selfish and he's mean, and we don't like him anymore. He's not a nice guy, and we're all mad at him. So, yeah, sad day, Gabriel. You disappointed us. Like, at first we could sympathize for you, but now we can't, and now you're mean. We don't like you anymore. Alright, and on to the last post, I guess. The last post of the week, and yet people don't realize they're the same person. I dash. Oh no, and Akuma is attacking Marinette, goes into the bush, and then comes out as Ladybug. Yeah, it's weird, because she just, like, untransforms and transforms in the middle of the open, like, in the middle of the city. She just, like, hides behind... like for example, I remember her hiding behind like this little thing with the poster. I don't know, it was just like a column with a poster around it, and we couldn't see her. Like, it went to the other side, right? But there was still stuff on the other side that could see her facing this way. So it's like, what's going on here? Just because we can't see it, like, say for example, this is the pillar, right? She goes back here, right? You can't see it, but everybody on this side, I can see it. So, like, what? I don't know. That's just one of those little things about the show that's like, we don't really care. It's just a show or whatever. So, we don't really listen to those kind of things. It's just funny to make fun of because, I don't know, I guess it is. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the past week of Miraculous Monday's posts on the Reddit. Go check out the Reddit down in the description below if you're interested. And then, yeah, stay tuned for next week on the next edition of Miraculous Monday. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.